Although discipline often requires resisting temptations and desires, it's not inherently a punishment. Some of the greatest thinkers, like Aristotle, believed that through discipline comes freedom, while Plato described it as the first and noblest of all victories. So if discipline is key to a well-lived life and a virtuous life, can developing it at least be easy? Well, no. The truth is, real discipline requires consistent effort, and Aristotle also noted we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Discipline doesn't have to feel like a burden. It can be the key to your success. The choice is yours, and unfortunately, that's the real problem. That's the hard truth. It's on you. So maybe the real question isn't how to make discipline easy, but we should be asking, why does it feel so hard in the first place? Marcus Aurelius once wrote in his Meditations, "You have to assemble your life action by action." But if action is the key, why do so many of us fail at exactly that? Why do so many of us fail to act? We all inherently know what needs to be done to some degree, whether it's getting in good shape, working on a project, working on our sleep schedule, or just making better use of our time. The steps are generally and typically clear, but when it comes to actually doing it, something happens. We hesitate. We procrastinate. Self-sabotage isn't always obvious. It can be subtle. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, or you just need a bit more time to prepare. We tell ourselves we'll try harder tomorrow, when really we're just avoiding discomfort today. Perfectionism sneaks in, convincing you that unless something is done perfectly, then it's not worth doing at all. Ironically, self-sabotage can be comforting, and comfort radiates the illusion of control, but it's not just an excuse. It's a way we protect ourselves from failure, but at a severe cost. By not trying, we convince ourselves that we could have succeeded if only we actually did try, if only we made the real effort. This illusion shields us from the fear of failure, but at the cost of real success, and it becomes a built-in excuse, and it becomes a habit. As Stephen Pressfield said in The War of Art, the most important thing about art is to work. Nothing else matters except sitting down every day and trying. So how do we break free from this cycle, and how do we become disciplined ourselves? Well, start with one thing today and just know it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. Start small. It could be something like going to bed on time and waking up early. By starting and ending your day with discipline, you create a foundation for the rest of your habits. The idea is to focus on progress, not perfection. At the end of the day, discipline is about choices, daily choices, and those same choices will determine the outcomes of the rest of our lives. Jean-Paul Sartre said, "Man is condemned to be free," meaning we are burdened with the outcomes of our decisions. So until next time, make wise choices.